up, catch it, throw it up, catch it, throw it up. Check this out, guys. I'm remote control flying this thing around the room. Ah. Throw that. Nothing happens when I try to throw it. Put the button down. Oh, he's cool looking. Oh, I'll actually walk over here, reach over, pick that stick up, right? And once again, without emulation. With emulation. With rotation emulation. Nice. An Oculus Rift on the table, and I was doing some of this photogrammetry stuff. Yeah, and the table is right here. Right, it's that table. Huh? You guys see the table? Photogrammetry? Cool stuff, right? Oh, it's a party in here. It's a party, a balloon party. Oh, gotta let go of it. Who else up? Who else up? Who else up? Who else thinking I can't stop? I can't stop. I can't. I was stuck. Here's the headset they were talking about. Got 2 custom cell phones on there. Yeah, look at that. Cell phone and the camera. You can see right now, both the controllers are standing still, which tells me the emulation's off. As soon as I start making them jittery, you see it's on. Alright, I can throw them up. It's got rotation on right now. You can tell because it rotated. I press the 2 button, and I throw it up, and it goes straight up. Straight back down, right? Straight up, straight back down. Taking the matches, lighting the matches, and picking up this old dynamite stick, and there we go. Okay, that's the intro for this one. All right, so many people have been waiting for this. The Razer Hydras have now finally been updated. That's right. These things, if you are owners of the Razer Hydras, or just kind of care about this stuff, you can now play the HTC Vive games as you already knew with the DK2 or the Oculus Rift CV1. Having motion controllers. And of course, the one big problem before is that there was no way to throw things in many of the games. You couldn't throw the sticks in the lab. You just didn't have any velocity when you were throwing things. So big news. As I'll jump right back over here. As you can see, it is a new update 5.3 Imu Emulation. This feature enables the user to throw things with the controller. And basically what you have to do is you just press the button number 1 on each controller, and that turns it on and off. It does allow a lot of, it enables jitterness. So you want to actually turn it off when you're not using it and just enable it when you use it. It's very easy to do. And of course, if you're looking at your controller, the number 1 button is the one right there that has the number 1 on it. So you push that and it just kind of makes the controller a little jittery, but you can throw stuff, and it's not nearly as good as the HTC Vive ones are going to be, but hey, it allows you to do the games that you couldn't do before. And before I get too excited, because I started to record another video and they updated it, so no need to see this. From right here, you can download this file. This is the file that you need, SteamVR Hydra driver version 1.0, 1.4 zip. Yeah, that's old information, because as we go back to the web page here, if you look there, it says we added initial angular velocity support on the 6th. That's yesterday. It's now possible to spin stuff when you throw it. So you can actually just hold or press the 2 button on the Hydra, which will enable the angular velocity, which allows you to actually spin objects. And just to kind of show you guys all that, we're going to definitely go over everything, and I'll show you guys how it all works. But before we do just that, so if you do go to the VR Spies webpage, you can actually go to the link, the article here that says You can now use Razer Hydra motion controllers in SteamVR. I keep updating it, so if there's things that are relevant to that article, I will update that article and make notes on there. Right here we have the link for the Razer Hydra wiki, which I'll also make sure this link to this article is in the video, so you can check it in the description. Also, if you go here, installation, download and run the latest installation. Installer. Oh, what is this? Wow, wow, wow. I thought it was 1.0.15 which we were going to install, but now they have 1.0.16. By the time you're watching this video, they might have an even more updated one, so be sure to keep going back and check that. So I don't have this one right now. We're going to run through the install setup of that very quickly. I'm going to click this, which is going to download and install this zip over here. We're going to go ahead and open that up. Ooh, busy folder. Okay, so once you've downloaded it, you've got it on your desktop over here, you can double click it and see your folders there. I'll go ahead and open up a new folder. Hydra 1.6. I'm just going to drag and drop these two into a new folder. This is just the way I do it. You can extract it to wherever you want. It'll work just fine. And of course, if you had the older Hydra model installed where you actually dropped the files, make sure you go back and delete that. And just as a refresher, I'm going to show you where that's at. It's in your Steam folder. You went in here, and if you did not install the Hydra driver previously, you don't need to worry about this. It's in Steam Apps, Common, and you can check, of course. You can always check, just in case you're not sure. Go into your Steam Apps and then find SteamVR. From there, you'll click on Drivers, and then from Drivers, you'll look in here, and if there's a folder that says Hydra of any kind, Hydra folder, just go ahead and delete it. You know, get rid of it. Get it out of there. You don't want it in there at this moment. And because I installed the last version, it actually should just over-install on that, so we shouldn't have any problems with it. Also, make sure that if you're having any trouble installing it, that you don't have any antivirus that's stopping you, but you do need to make sure that you go into the config folder, and down here I've got these SteamVR settings, right? And from the SteamVR settings, I can open those up with the notepad, and there we go. Down here you're going to see where it says SteamVR activate multiple drivers. This needs to say true. If it says false, change it to true, okay? SteamVR activate multiple drivers, true. And that is in the SteamVR settings that's located in your Steam config folder, as you can see right there. All right, that's all you should have to do. Anyway, going back here. It's really simple. I'm sorry for making this more complicated than it is. Click the setup folder. There you go. Once you click setup, you'll see welcome to SteamVR Hydra driver setup. Click next. This will install to the default location, and that's where my previous one was. I want it to go there. So I'm going to hit next, hit start. Nice. Okay, and as I just learned the hard way, I actually had a problem with my installation because I had Steam running. So you might want to actually exit Steam before you start this whole thing, if that issue persists. Last time I did this, I did not have to exit Steam, so I'm not going to make that a big deal. Alright, it says successfully installed, so the first thing I can do to actually check to make sure installed is start up Steam and actually attempt to start a game here. So, start up Steam. Okay, and now that I have this seemingly working, I'm going to jump into the lab and we're going to test out the old throwing things with the actual acceleration as well as the emulation of the vertical or the velocity. So we're going to be checking both of those out by pressing the button 1 and 2. And like I said, jumping into the lab, as well as we'll jump into hot dogs, horseshoes, and hand grenades, because not only do they have some cool updates with some new guns, we can actually throw the ammo clips now. How about that? So let's just check out some of those games. And there are really just so many more that you can play and that are a lot of fun right now. These are just a few that I'm going to test out and try to make this video a little shorter. So we're just going to jump into 2 today. Alright, here we go. Gosh, every time he drives by. Okay, so here we are in the lab right now, and I've got the Vive controllers working with the Razer Hydra drivers. And as you can see, if I take the controllers, I can pick stuff up just fine. With a little bit of tracking loss because of where I'm standing. And that's because of the headset, not because of the controllers. And one thing you can quickly see right here is as I'm looking at the controllers, they stay still. They stay exactly where I hold them. Unless I press the 1 button on each one, you can see how they're kind of jittery. They're both that way. I can push the 1 button off of this one, and that one's still on. So as soon as you push the 1 button, it's going to make them jittery, but now when they're that way, you can throw stuff. So as you can see, if I don't have it on, it's not on right now, and I throw it, it falls directly straight down, right? Nothing cool. Now as soon as I press 1 and I throw it, whoo, it's fun. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. I keep fogging my lenses today. I can't help but fog my lenses today. I don't know what's going on. Not allowed to pick those up, huh? Alright.
Dynamics lawyers needed for cosmic inflation.
Me. Ow.
Item retrieval core successfully tested.
Your microphone's in the right spot and that won't happen, huh? I don't remember this being here before. Oh, that is cool. Oh, shit. Huh. Check this out, guys. I'm remote control flying this thing around the room. Ah. Oops. That's awesome. Oh no! I knew they were adding stuff. Throw that. Nothing happens when I try to throw it.
Rhythms
put the button
detected
down.
in Pocket Universe Lab.
Now I throw it and it kind of goes. Whoa, he's cool looking. Okay, this perfectly illustrates kind of when the controllers are on or off. If I pick up the marker and I touch the marker right here, the controller's off, so I can actually draw, you know, pretty straight lines up and down if I try, right? Straight lines up and down. If I push the actual button, oops. If I push the button now, you'll see the difference here in the drawings. Yeah, that's when it's got the actual emulation turned on and turned off. You can see how accurate it becomes when it's turned off. Alright, let's jump into the worlds over here, right? We got the Valve world. I want to actually go visit Italy. Let's go to Italy, guys. Italy. Well, I'm in Italy now. I'm in a nice photogrammetry area. Wow, it looks so real. Huh? VR Venezuela. What's going on here? If I actually walk over here, I can reach over and pick that stick up, right? And once again, just to show you guys what's up, I can take this stick and I can throw it, and this is without emulation. Not cool. With emulation. Alright. With rotation emulation. Yeah, so it doesn't rotate quite the same way as it should, but it does rotate, as you'll see. And that's when I engaged it by pressing 2. Now I can press 2 again, it'll turn that off, and you'll see. There you go, so that's what that off. Alright, let's check out another area. This time I want to go to, we've been to Vesper Peak before, that's where we started in the first video. We'll go to Iceland. Iceland. Wow! If you were here right now, this is one of the better looking environments. The grass textures, the fogginess, the kind of dreamlike fog they have over everything just looks great. It's really a cool looking place, and the fact that they add birds to it makes it really sweet. Let me reach down and grab a stick, just as we can here. Make sure I'm not going to hit anything in front of me. I keep hitting stuff. Nice. Run away. Go one of these. Oh. I feel like I'm throwing it so hard, and it's like. Okay. Thanks, buddy. We're gonna go to another area. I like these areas. I want to check out that last cave-like area. Time to go to the cave. That's not the cave. That's not the cave. Let's put this one into that one. That's the cave. Rafar Horshell here. Rafar Horshell in Labertube, Iceland. It's nice, dude. I know I said that perfect. Yeah? Yeah? No. Oh, yes. Guys, this is really cool. Okay, I've been working with some photogrammetry myself. Actually, just to show you. So here's my table at home. Here's my table. It didn't quite work quite right. I've got a Gear VR and an Oculus Rift on the table, and I was doing some of this photogrammetry stuff. Yeah, and the table is right here. Right, it's that table. Huh? You guys see the table? Photogrammetry? Cool stuff, right? Alright. So here we are, in a place. Oh, what? I've got a balloon gun! They gave me a balloon gun. It's a beautiful place. Oh. I just keep slapping the mic. So sorry, Mike. So sorry. A bad mic owner. So they don't actually have sticks in this one for me to throw, but they do have balloons for me to hit, which is amazing. Oh, you can see the balloons going outside the actual hole. It makes this place feel present, except for the fact that I saw the balloons disappear in an invisible spot. Okay. Oh, it's a party in here. It's a party, a balloon party. Oh. Gotta let go of it. Where else did it pop? 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 The lighting of the balloons makes this place feel like a real actual place. If I had friends in here with audio positional, or positional audio, it would be insane feeling right now. This is a very, very good rendition of environment. Alright, enough balloons. Enough balloons. This is addictive. This is addictive. I can't stop. I can't stop. I can't. Oh, stop. Let's go ahead and go to the secret area, just cause. It has nothing to do with emulation, but let's go to the secret area, just cause. Let's go there real quick. Alright, so I saw some HTC Vive videos by a guy named Brad Lynch. Brad Lynch has some really cool VR videos out there, and he showed me if I plug this into here, you can even then you can go to Valve's secret room. You see that? Yeah, Valve's secret, Valve demo room number 1, huh? I'm sure there's lots of little secrets in the lab. We just have to kind of check them out. And the updates are happening all the time, so make sure you go back in there if you haven't been there for a little while. Here we are in, well, interesting, the Valve demo room. Valve's early experiments in developing room-scale VR took place in this very room, Valve's headquarters. A camera mounted on the headset recognizes codes in the walls to track the wearer's position. The prototype displays were built from 2 cell phones connected with custom circuitry. Cool stuff. I like how the lighting actually wouldn't quite look like that in real life, but it would stop. That's cool. All right, nice job, guy. I got a paddle here. Okay, to be honest, I don't know. Other than how to get in here, I don't know what the room is for. Here's the headset they were talking about. Got 2 custom cell phones on there. Yep, look at that. Cell phone, and a camera. It's cool stuff right there. That's awesome. I'm gonna do this just because. VR alarm. What the heck? The heck is shooting balls at me? Hey, whoa! They're shooting balls at me. Give me this. Give me this. Whoa, the headset's jumping around. Look at the headset jumping around. Okay. What do I do? Oh. Yeah, I hit it. I hit it. Okay, I don't like this. I don't like this. This is like an orb here. It's like an orb. Huh. Okay, Valve demo room number 2. Even when you come over here, yeah, even the wall charge is 3D. That's cool. Except that's the cable's not 3D. You got one tracker up there. I love how I can actually see my screen on the monitor over there. That's really good. Really good. Really cool, guys. So is there something I'm supposed to be able to do here? Okay. Uh-oh. Balloons. Oh, I got knives. Ha! Chee, chee, chee. Is this really what I'm supposed to be doing? Is popping things? I don't think so. I'll poke you on the green thing over here. Can I poke you in the eye? What am I doing right now? Okay, now very quickly we're going to jump into the hot dogs, horseshoes, and hand grenades, and we're going to just show you a few more features of these controllers just to make sure that you know that they're working, and then we're going to end the video, so check it out. What's really cool is this game is constantly updating right now, and every single week they've had new updates coming out, and right now, as you can see, when I go to the range, I have a lot more weapons than I previously had, so we'll go ahead and just, 11 feet, no, that's 15 feet away. Alright, so, I'm going to go ahead and take, let's go and take this ammo clip right here. We'll put it in our ammo pouch, which is right here. Yep, one right there. And that one we'll go ahead and put right here just because. And by clicking in the thumbstick, or of course it would be your touchpad on the Vive controller, you can lock them into place, which gives you unlimited clips. So, as you can see right now, both the controllers are standing still, which tells me the emulation's off. As soon as I start making them jittery, you can see that it's on. Alright, and I can throw them up. It's got rotation on right now. You can tell because it rotated. I press the 2 button, and I throw it up, and it goes straight up, straight back down, right? Straight up, straight back down. And I should have been able to catch those, but I'm just a little slow right now. So, pick that guy back up, and we'll pick that guy back up, because I'm lazy to bend over it. Basic Razer Hydra with no emulation, and I try to throw it up. Try to throw it up. Watch, watch, watch. Try to throw it up. Nothing. So I turn the emulation on, and I can throw it up. Turn it, no problem, right? Keep almost losing my headset. There you go. Throw it up and catch it. Throw it up, catch it. Oh, throw it up, catch it. Throw it up, catch it. Throw it up. I have emulation on this, or I have a... Throw it up, catch it behind your back. I love taking the matches, lighting the matches, and picking up this old dynamite stick, and there we go. Yes, successful throw with the Razer Hydra. Pretty excited about that. Ooh, a grenade. Boop. Oh shit. Boom. That's right. That is so cool, guys. Alright, so you can see I can throw stuff, no problem now. We didn't get to light the hot dog, but we did that last time, so. Okay, so we'll end the video right there. You can see the emulation works. Not only can you throw things now, but you can actually rotate things. It doesn't work 100%, but it does work. It's very easy to do, and I do hope, of course, if you have any trouble at the beginning getting that set up, just let me know. Hopefully there's enough information to get you going. Until next time, I'll see you guys around. Bye.